Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be solving LeetCode 703, kth largest element in a stream. So we need to design a class to find the kth largest element in a stream, and we are given a stream in sorted order, so they want us to find the kth largest element in that sorted order, not the kth distinct element. So we're supposed to implement a class called kth largest, which will initialize an object with an integer k and the stream of integers nums. And then we also need to implement a function called add, which will append the integer value to the stream and return the element representing the kth largest element in the stream. So we are going to use a heap to solve this problem. It's a pretty important data structure, and it was a while before I actually ran into this, so we are going to do this early. And we can import heapq from the Python standard library in order to implement a heap. And what a heap is a binary tree where the root value is either the minimum value in our array or the maximum value. So given this array right here, for example, if we wanted to heapify it, we would do a min heap, and then 2 would always be at the root of our heap. We could pop this element off in O of 1 access time, and then the heap would reorder itself, and then 4 would now be at the root of the heap, and then we could pop that off, and then 5 would be at the root, and so on and so forth. That is a min heap. A max heap would just be the reverse of that. So instead of having the minimum value at the root, we would have the maximum value at the root. So 8 would be at the root in a max heap, and then we could pop that off, and then 5 would be at the root, and so on and so forth. So in order to implement this, we have to heapify our nums first. So we will say heapq.heapify the nums, and then we will set our stream object to our nums array, which is now a heap, and then we can say self.k will be equal to k. Okay, now we need to add this value onto our heap. We can do that with a heap push, so we'll say heapq.heap push. What are we going to push? We're going to push a value, but before that, this needs to take in a heap object, so we'll say self.stream, which is our heap object. Okay, now we need to pop elements off. After we add to our heap, we need to pop elements off until we have a heap of length, whatever our given k variable is. So we'll say while the length of self.stream is greater than self.k, we are going to say heapq.heap_pop, and then we are going to return self.stream of 0, which will give us that O1 access time to the kth largest element within our heap. So let's run this. And it looks like I forgot the argument for heap pop, which is just the heap object itself. So now let's run this. And it does pass the test case, so we'll submit. Perfect, it does pass. And like I said, this gives us an O of 1 access time to the element that we are looking for in our stream. All right, that'll do it for LeetCode 703.